folks, welcome to Reborn Gaming Network. My name's DMaC, and today we're checking out one of the oldest but also most successful freemium RPG series on the internet, the Babylon games. In particular, we're going to be playing my absolute favorite of them, Mech Quest. Now, I'd like to discuss the history of these games as well as how the freemium premium works and how it's changed over time. So if you're not interested in all that boring stuff, just scroll your old YouTube slider ahead until you see me doing this. Once you've hit that point, we'll be starting some gameplay. Now, for those of you interested in the history, we need to travel all the way back to 2002. Back then, really the only popular online RPG titles were MMOs, games like World of Warcraft and RuneScape. And this gentleman, Artix, his name's Adam Bond, set out to create a solo experience that could rival those. When you play a game like that, there's so much to do and experience, but you almost always wind up caught in the meta. You start grinding dungeons to get better equipment so your friends or other people aren't overshadowing you. These games were designed as a more relaxing, play at your own pace experience, and because of the solo nature of them, Artix was really able to develop stories, and wow, did he just write some absolutely charming and comedic. There's a lot of comedy through these games, and they were just so absolutely fun. So his very first game he released was back in 2002. It was Adventure Quest. Many of you might have actually played this one because when it first released back in 2002, it got huge. There just wasn't anything available like this as an online game. It got so popular, in fact, that he went on, I believe it was in 2006, and he developed Dragon Fable, which is kind of a sequel to this. And then in 2007, he came up with Mech Quest, the one we'll be playing today. And the level of detail that he put into these games and the dedication he had, it's just so apparent. In fact, if we scroll down here on the Adventure Quest page, literally today, Monday, August 28th of 2023, he's announcing another update as well as Labor Day holiday boosts. To this day, he updates and maintains these games. The only titles we see with this storied of a history are games like World of Warcraft and RuneScape. Right there, right away, that should be ringing some bells. If you're interested in RPGs at all, these are totally worth checking out. Now, over the years, things have changed with these. All the way back when I first played these, Adventure Quest, Dragon Fable, and Mech Quest were the only available games. And they all lived on this website, Babylon.com. You created one account, you logged in, that account covered all of the games, and if you bought the premium, you bought one premium membership, and that also covered all the games. As the catalog has grown extensively, which if we go to his new website, Artix.com, you can see the catalog has grown extensively. He's made some changes to the way that works. You now need an account for each game you play. So if I want to play Adventure Quest, Dragon Fable, and Mech Quest, I need to create accounts for each of those games. If I want premium for each of those games, I need to buy the premium for each of those games. Guardianship is now only for Adventure Quest. Dragon Fable has the Dragon Amulet. Mech Quest is the Star Captain. And we'll show you that here. This is the Star Captain page for Mech Quest. You can see all these bonuses that you get for 20 bucks. This upgrades one character. Your account can have 6 characters. For an additional $10, you can get all of those bonuses on all 6 of your characters, even if you haven't created them yet. So you see there, $29.95, and you get all that content. And make no mistake, it is a lot of content. You think, you're paying $20, $30, you can buy like a AA Studios RPG game for that kind of money on Steam or Green Man Gaming or something. That's the level of content you get in just one of these games. So it's actually very much worth the price. And if you only want to use one character, 20 bucks instead of the 30. Now, he's also added premium currencies. The world's going the way of microtransactions. Right here, you can get their called Nova Gems here for Mech Quest. They're not. It's not necessary to have those to complete the game. It just kind of helps you get ahead a little bit. But who are you getting ahead of? You're getting ahead of yourself. You don't actually need them. And if you don't want to pay at all, if you just want to play for free, which is what we'll be doing today, there's still a substantial amount of content. There's the very end of the story, and a lot of the side quests are locked behind Star Captain, but there's still a ton of content to experience. Now, another thing, too, is it used to be when you bought Guardianship, like you got in the Mech Quest, there was 2 stores that give you Dragon Fable-related content for your character and mechs, and Adventure Quest-related content for your character and your mechs. Now, you have to verify that you have a Dragon Amulet and a Guardian account to get access to those stores. So it's really broken down over the years to try and increase the monetary gain for each game. You can look at that either way. I mean, on one hand, yeah, it's a little predatory. There's a lot of money you have to invest to get all the content. But you can also just play it for free, or you could just pay the $20 to get all the content for the one game. You know, totally up to you. A lot of options available. Now, the one unfortunate thing, these games used to be based in Flash. You can click play and try and play them online, but it doesn't work anymore. Now you have to use the game launcher because, you know, Flash went the way of the dodo. Here you can see the game launcher. You have access to all the games here, but once again, you do have to create accounts for each one. Got the old Mech Quest page here where you can buy your Star Captain, Nova Gems, all that crap, or just click play to get into the game. I already happen to have that up. We're going to log in and get into some gameplay of Mech Quest. Okay, we're going to go ahead and log in here. And you can see I've created a brand new account here. We're just going to be starting, showing you guys right from the rip how the game works and some of the story. So create new character. DMaC, of course. I think we're going to keep out wild hair. Reminds me of Hero Yui from Gundam Wing. Just need to make it a little bit darker of a brown. There we go. And skin color we're going to leave the same because I personally a little pale. We don't want to give myself a nice tan, and we don't want to be a tiefling. So we're going to stay there. There's other skin tones, of course, you can pick from. Now, for my first mech, I think we're going to... We already look like Hero Yui from Gundam Wing. Why not make the Gundam Wing? Let's get him something with a nice blue here. Yeah, that works right there. So we got my name, character. Let's go ahead and hit confirm and get started. Congratulations! Your character has been successfully created. It's time for this character to begin the greatest adventure of all time. Yeah, the story's a little over the top like that, but it's definitely worth it. Missing required parameters message. Reload. Interesting. Let's try this again. Play. Oh, seems to be working. Mech Quest Prologue. Welcome to Mech Quest. You are now on a dropship headed for Saluna City on planet Lorion. The Shadow Scythe Armada is nearby and are your oldest foe. You can't land until you reach level 3 or complete the missions issued by Captain Sis-Zero. You can find him in the front of the ship, battle, level up, upgrade your mecha, and begin your journey. Let's go! Now, I'm already a little experienced here because I've played this game 100 million times. We're going to move forward here. One of the little comedic bits. You notice we can go to this door over here. Ooh, the bay doors. Reminder! This is a reminder from your friendly Captain Sis-Zero. Please keep the bay doors closed at all times during intergalactic space travel. A lot of funny little Easter eggs and stuff like that. Going to go over here. One. It's another good. Oh, this gentleman named Duder. I hear King Edit Slugrath is going to make a statement tomorrow on the UFO heading straight towards our planet. The transmission's about to start. This is so exciting. Greetings, citizens. It is I, your beloved and unanimously voted candidate, Dinkelheim Slugworth. Slugwrath. Who come up with these names? As you know, scientists have recently identified a large unidentified flying object on a collision course with our planet. The alien UFO responded to our diplomatic offering of Slugwrath rose embroidered towels with the following message. All your mates are belong to us. You will not survive. Make your time. That's an old reference. Let me know if you get that in the comments down below. The aliens obviously don't recognize the value of an exquisite towel after a hot, steamy bath. Therefore, I have no choice but to declare war! I can assure every citizen that all our base do not belong to them. We shall survive. Make our time. Our military is the greatest force of mecha power in the galaxy. These aliens don't stand a chance. This isn't just a war against some invading aliens. This is a war against alienism. Alienists beware, for I, Slugwrath, shall crush you into oblivion. Phew! Oh, what a totally great candidate. He's like so charismatic and righteous. Dude, I can't believe real aliens are going to attack. I hope this doesn't affect my classes. That would totally harsh my mellow. Dinkelheim Slugwrath. Who names? Oh, I know who names him. A guy named Artix, who just... Dude has no chill. Captain Sis-Zero. I'm Captain Sis-Zero. It is a pleasure to have you aboard my ship. How can I help you? Well, as we've read, we've got to complete this mission, so we're going to do that. We can't do distress call. You see that little icon here? That is Star Captain only content. You'll see that quite frequently. First off, we have an intruder. There are strange noises coming from one of the decks below. Go check it out now. DMaC, people are reporting strange sounds coming from this section of the ship. Due to a severe radiation leak, this sector has been closed off for over a month. No one should be down here. I'd like you to search this area and see if you find anything. So there's a radiation leak, but I'm going... Yeah, whatever. I could use a third arm, that'd be fun. Here, take my energy blade. It might come in handy if you find a stowaway. Or something else. Good luck. Okay. Now we gotta find our stowaway. Dead end. Repair. Well, howdy ho, neighbor. That's some stowaway. I think that dude got a little bit of that radiation poisoning. Strong attack him. Shadow Sight Pilot. We're gonna whoop this guy 6 ways to Sunday. I don't know. Looks like he's actually got the upper hand right now. I know we're getting some good strong attacks in. Oh, we missed. That's not good. Ah, we're out of energy. Just got to beat him with a standard attack and hope we get him. So far, I think we're... if we keep missing. So far, it appears we're a little bit ahead. Oh, yeah, he's starting to win. This isn't good. Ooh. Come on! If we keep hitting ones and twos... Oh, my good lord. If we win this one, it's going to be by the skin of our teeth. Oh, come on. One more, 2 more hits. One more. Come on. Finish him off. Oh, thank you. Whew. Victory. Some XP and some additional credits. This is not good. That was a Shadow Sight pilot. He must have sneaked onto the ship at our last stop. I'm going to increase security patrols on this ship. In the meantime, keep an eye out. I don't want to alarm any of the students just yet. It's best to keep this situation quiet for now. Thank you, DMaC. Please accept this payment for your duties. A whopping 75 credits. Great news. We get an additional 10 XP and 125 credits. You can see at the bottom there's a little purple bar here. This is our rate towards our next level up. So I can tell you right now, we are not going to complete the rescue mission just off the cuff like that. We're... go. We're going to have to go ahead and go over to that arcade machine we saw earlier. The arcade machine is just a bunch of battles, but they help our XP. So we're going to go over here and play this. Oh, actually, let's read the text here. Alex, I used to be a champ at the Starfighter game. Now I want to be the best at this mecha one. Of course, we're going to play it. Battle random. And, well, yeah, that's not good. Mech's name's just XXX, and luckily we're on lower difficulty, so it's not as strong as it could be, and it's got low health. But this sucker's going to be hard to beat. Oh, we got confused there, essentially. Oh, man. I don't think we're going to beat this guy. Yeah, we just missed a hit out of our 3 hits. Oh, man. Went from 100 health down to 48 like that. We need 2 more attacks, and he is whomping us. Oh my god. 1 more hit. Come on, hit us with something weak. Oh! Won that one by the skin of our teeth, too. Fortunately, we level up. Now, these battles are really cool because all the stuff you saw in that mech, those are parts that we can get as we play throughout the game and put them on our mech. There's some really sweet weapons and different parts you can get. DMaC just pulling the noob XXX in Assault Mecha. We're going to quit because we've done what we needed to do. We've hit level 2, and that now means we can go over to Tech. Hi, I'm Tech. I'm opening a new mecha and weaponry shop in Saluna City. The captain is to the right. He can land the ship. Well, we already know where the captain is. We stopped there first. But now, we can click the shop button, which is right here. We can go to Arms. We need a new weapon on our mecha. The switch gun's pretty darn cool. It's got a lot of cooldown, though. What we need here is... let's see. Where is it? Laser. I don't see it here. The weapon I'm looking for. The shop randomizes each time you play, and sometimes you can get, right off the bat, what's called the double auto gun. Now, I don't see that. That would be very useful. I don't see it, so we're going to get the Squire's Volt Sword. That should help us. Go ahead with that. Now we need to go to our Arsenal button here, equip, and equip the Volt Sword onto our mecha. That, I think, is where we're going to leave it. Let's go over here and see if we might be able to complete the rescue mission with just that sword. You know, one of my favorite parts of this game is the fact that it's not, I mean, a lot of it's mecha-based, obviously, it's the point of the game, but you also can run around as yourself, and our very first mission, we fought that alien as ourselves, adds another level of depth to it, which I really enjoy. Rescue. A ship has recently crashed on this planet, but it is crawling with Shadow Scythe. We have a rescue operation underway, but we need you to help clear out all of the Shadow Scythe patrols. Search and destroy all of the enemy units that you can find. There are 4. Let's hope our sword is enough. Good old tetrapod. Ooh, damage has been increased. Good. Now we gotta skip our turn because this weapon has a cooldown. Damage increased again. Skip our turn. Tetrapod does a ton of damage. 14. Yes, that's a good hit. Just one more turn skip and we got him. Nice knowing you, nerd. Boom! Yes. Now, we're just going to come down this way and heal before we go to our next fight against the Shadow Scythe Hound. Good, we won initiative. Skip our turn. This thing's really powerful too because it's using melee attacks. Luckily, our sword's pretty powerful, and just a couple skip turns and we can really put the hurt on this guy. We got him. Yes. The sword, which requires turn skips, is kind of a risk compared to have bought one of the guns that lets us just shoot without a cooldown, but this really is our best option here. It does so much damage. Okay, now I got Shadow Rock. He's pretty strong. This I'm kind of worried about, because he can, with us having to skip turns, he could do a fair bit of damage, but we keep hitting them 15s and it doesn't matter now, does it? One more hit. Good night. Great. Go repair ourselves again. Our final enemy. Another hound. Ooh, got an 11 right off the bat. Skip. If we had a 15, we got him, but I doubt we're going to hit another 15. Yep, 11. One more skip. We'll banish him to the Shadow Realm, too. Banish the Shadow Scythe to the Shadow Realm. Great work, DMaC. Now we can safely evacuate the survivors. Apparently, a ship was dispatched to rescue them earlier, but never arrived. It's a good thing we were nearby. Close. Okay, now, we can do the battle missions. There's 3 fights we have to do here. They're just fights to be able to move on. We got a Whelp, which is 30 health. Does have a pretty powerful machine gun. No big deal. He's got 30 health, so technically, not technically, it's going to work out that way. 3 attacks, and we're going to destroy him. Put him down. Go here and do the next battle. It's a hound. We know we can handle these, because we fought 2 of them earlier. Now, I bet you guys can guess why I picked to play this game today. Obviously, Armored Core 6 just came out Wednesday, and I love Armored Core. I absolutely love those games, and I've been having a blast with the 6th one, but it's a modern game. And on top of that, today it has become the best-selling game on Steam worldwide. It has topped Baldur's Gate 3, so there's absolutely no sense of covering a modern game that's also the most popular on the planet. Senseless. But, as I'm thinking, like, man, you know, all this mech customization, I just absolutely love it. I wonder if Mech Quest is still available. And then I got on and looked, and boom, there they all were. All the games still available. I was like, this is awesome. I've got to play them. I got to play it, and here I am. And having a blast, by the way. Speaking of blast, the Shadowhunter just blasted the crap out of me. Ooh, this isn't looking good. We only need to hit him one more time, but unless we hit him for 8 again. He's actually done a number to me here. I think we got him. We got him. Now, as you saw, we hit level 3, which was the requirement to land the ship. It's a smart idea to go through and play each of the missions, though, to get the little bit of extra XP and the money. Most importantly, the money. Because as soon as we're done with this kind of prologue tutorial section, the money we have to upgrade our mech becomes very important. And just like Armored Core, for those of you playing it, we have to have certain equipment, certain parts on our mechs to complete certain missions. And we need to make sure we have the money to be able to afford and maintain multiple sets of parts. And sometimes even just multiple mechs, so you can just go and pick what you want right away. Okay, you've got the controls again. I can't believe Cicero's letting you pilot through the Shadow Scythe fleet. We're not at all prepared to handle a threat this big. They haven't noticed us yet, so maybe they never will. Fly through the ships carefully. You don't want to hit or shoot any of them, or else they'll be aware we're here. The more aware they are of us, the longer we'll have to deal with them. When the blue bar is full, we are in the clear. Why Cicero wants you for this is beyond me, but the pilot seat is yours. Fly. Now, we can shoot these guys, but as you can see, everyone we shoot our blue bar resets. We just need to get through them. And if we hit them, like we run into one, the blue bar resets. So we just got to do our best to pilot through these heathens. Yes, that's the word I want to use, heathens. That was pretty tight. Come on, we almost got it. Hopefully, oh no, the RNG gods are not with us today. Oh, we got it. There was no way I was getting through that little gap. Final score, 0, because we can't build a score here. Guess says 0 was right about you. Your piloting skills are certainly noteworthy. Here we go. One mission left. The strange blip. Wash picked up something strange on our sensors. Can you take a look? Let's go. The Rifle Master. This one I'm not sure we're going to defeat with the sword. Because he does put on a ton of damage and we need to skip turns. His health's very close to ours, so ultimately it's going to come down to us making sure we wind up with more health throughout this encounter. Ooh, so far we're already losing. Okay, we hit him for 10. He hit us for 9. Yeah, I don't think we're going to win this one with the sword, I'm afraid. 10. Yeah, this isn't looking good. If we can get a 15, I think we might be able to rebalance this fight. But only if we get a 15. Yeah, we lost. We just hit that 8. That's bad. We're going to have to go back to Tech's shop and see what we can get for a weapon. Oh, there's a 15. Okay. Yeah, but he's still going to get us. Yeah, we're at 11 health. He's at 11 health. We're at 4. Yeah, this is it right here. He's going to finish us off. It had to cool down. We still lost though. Yeah. 1 health. 1 health. If we would have hit an 11, we had that. So we need to go back to Tech's shop and see what weapons might have reset. The cooldown on the sword, it's just too risky for something with that much health. Let's see. There it is. The double auto gun. Now we're set. It's expensive buy, but it is probably the best early game weapon that we can get. Let's go to equip. Put this bad boy on there. And let's go back and fight that weasel again. It doesn't do exactly as much damage as the sword, but the damage is comparable. And that's the important part, because there's also no cooldown. We should be able to rapidly outpace this guy now. Yeah, we're 3 attacks in. We've already got him down to about half health, and we're still at 78. Yep, much better. Glad the RNG gods shine their favor upon us and allowed us to buy this. One or two more. One more. We got him. It also penetrates his armor and it takes his defense down, so over time we do more damage with that weapon. There we go. Mission successful. Now we carry on to land the ship. Land at Gears University. We're prepared to land at Gears University in Saluna City. Are you ready, DMaC? Land! Dean Warlick, a dropship is on a final approach to town now. There are many new university recruits on board. I love Dean Warlick. Warlick is a recurring character in the other games, too. Ah, very good. Have you received the assault mecha assessment data from the incoming ship? Yes, I have it here. Very impressive. Especially this one. The pilot candidate named DMaC shows great promise. This should be a very interesting year indeed. Judy, has the pilot of the dropship passed all the proper safety requirements? Oh, definitely. Navigator Wash was recommended very highly from the King himself. Okay, hopefully we don't have a repeat of last year's landing reception. Ah, here they come now. That angle of approach looks a little bit off. You know, you're randomly sitting there and you just think of these thoughts you had, things you experienced years and years ago, and they just make you laugh out of the blue. This is a reoccurring one for me from this game. That angle of approach looks a little bit off. Oh, that gets me every time, even when I just randomly think of it. Judy, can you get Nurse Helia Quinn on the line for me? Chapter 1, Final Examtasy, and the Hero of Saluna City. And there you go, folks. The prologue of Babylon's Mech Quest. Oh, I hope you guys enjoyed, man. I know I did. What a blast in the past. And, before we sign off, one of those ongoing comedic themes. Notice that Tex Shop is Tex-Mex with a sombrero. It's like a Tex-Mex restaurant. Oh, yeah. Artix, he's a man of comedy, that's for sure. For sure and for certain. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I mean, that was just a little look at the freemium content that this game has to offer. And, I mean, if this brought back memories of Adventure Quest or Dragon Fable, or maybe you even did play Mech Quest all those years ago, you know, they're out there and you can absolutely go and play them again. Either freemium or spend, $20, $30, get one of the Guardian ship passes and enjoy all the content that particular game that you're playing has to offer. If you guys are interested in seeing more of this content, I would absolutely be interested in buying the Star Captain for Mech Quest and going through it and building myself my mech that I used to have. And now, I never had the Star Captain, but being able to go back through it, get my mech that I had from the freemium and upgrade them even further and experience everything the game has to offer. I would enjoy that if you guys would let me know, and maybe we'll play through this one. Anyway, folks, I hope you enjoyed. This has been DMaC with Reborn Gaming Network. As always, take care, and we'll see you in the next video.